What are you doing? Are you trying to stop me like the cat? Are you trying to stop me like the cat?
Thank you so much for that.
Are you? Yeah,
I'm
gonna step on you. I'm gonna step on you. What do you think about all that? I'm gonna step on you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got ya. Now you're going to move so I can get through. Yeah. Yeah. Granny gonna get you. She gonna get the claw. The claw. Yeah. Alright, there's a lot of conversations going on, so I can't put anything on here. I can't talk during it, but I am going to pin everything down. And if you notice, the way that I pin it down will be from the center outwards. And then I'm going to go from the center to the corner and put pins in between it. So that way it will come out pretty well much evenly. So I'm going to start doing it in the middle and get it done, and then continue on. So it's going to be quiet from here until I talk again. Rick said he's going to get him some guitar strings, so I will be able to put up music like this, because I do not want to use their music anymore because of the copyright. Alright, we're almost at the end of this part of the video, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my quilt around, and I am going to continue to pin everything down to where my quilt will go the way it needs to go. Well, here I am. I'm going to try to fold this up and cut it down because it's too much on there. So I need to trim it down and then make good binding too, so it's not going to go to waste. And then I'm going to try to fold everything up to where I could be able to reach the middle of the quilt, so we can start sewing it down, because we need to start in the middle. And I want to hand sew it and do stitch in the ditch. And I think that would most definitely make it look better. Alrighty, here we go with it.
you got that, baby girl.
Alright, we are going to shut the door.
Popcorn.
Here we go. Alright,
Hold on.
I have been sitting here thinking about this, thinking about it, and seeing what I wanted to do. Trying to get me a space in here. And I'm going to start right here in the middle of the block. And it's going to take probably 2 needles to do what I want it to do. Let's see what I can do about moving this one out of the way. Oh, come on, get out of my way. Alright, I'm going to start right here, and we're going to do stitch in the ditch. And then that way, we can go all the way around it. And it's probably going to take 2 needles to do it. Am I going to be able to do this or not? There we go. I'm going to make sure it stays in there. And I'm going to go all the way around the block here. Let's see what we can do about it. Get some of it done.
Here.
Alright, I'm going to lay this out like this. And then down. Now, from right here, at this point, out this way, we need to start another one. So that way, we'll have all of them going in the same way. I hope. Oh, come on. Let's see what we can do about splitting this one. I'm using a gray thread because it will go better with this right here quilt. Are you serious? Am I going to be able to do it? I can't see it. There we go, I got it split. There we go. So I'm going to go down this way now. Alright. So now I've got this one right here started, and now I've got this one started. So I'm going to bring it up to here until I make it around. Find where I'm at here.
Oh, come on. Don't start this crap.
Are you serious? Why are you wanting to bumble up now? Okay, there's that one. And then there's that one. Yes. I got that out of there. Alright. I think I need to go on up. So I got it even with that. so I can turn it. Let's see. There we go. Now we can turn it. And where is this one? We're going to go down it. Yeah, I put some thought into this before I started, because I want to make sure that I do it the way I want it. And it'll take me a while to go all the way around it. Okay, come on. I want both layers, dadgummit. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to find me a flashlight. Alright, now we'll start with this one again. And we're gonna go down this one. I hope I don't run across coming down these again. I worked it out, and I'm hoping that I worked it out right. So, turn it again. And now we're going to head down this direction. Okay, let's go ahead and get this one. And we're going to go down there, this way. Alright, now we're going to go down this one. Find a needle. Alright, right in here, I don't really think I need to put anything down in here. So, I think I got it. Got it down this way, and then down this way. Yeah, I think I'm getting it right. And I'm getting all 3 layers, and I'm trying to make tiny stitches. I'm trying to stay in the ditch. Alrighty, like if I need to tie off a needle, let's get up here and I'll show you at the corner. I don't need to tie this one off yet. Still got some on here. But to show you what I'm going to do, so I can't actually see my stitches, because I'm doing it the same color. Alright, what I'm doing is I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to put it like right here. So that tells me that I've already, this is where I stopped at. Alright, where is the other needle? Right here. See, I'm almost done with this one. So, I'm going to turn this, and I'm going to start going down it.
A couple more stitches. Alright.
Now I am down to tying this one off. Tie it off. I'm trying to find where it stopped at. Okay. And I'm going to slip my tail in down there. Now I'm going to take my needle. Ah! Where did it stop? Oh my God, no, right here. And I'm going to point it towards it. And in that way, I've got it to where this is where I stopped at and where I need to start at. So I'm going to start all over again and thread a needle and go around it. Alright, we'll be back. We'll be back whenever I get some more of it done. Alright, I'm going to get back busy and work on this right here. And we're going to listen to Facts by How to Hunt. And I am right in here. Let's see, I've got this done. So I got this one I'm working on, and then I got this one right here I'm working on. So I figured I would do a couple of them with you, and you can watch me.
Up the coast. I still got to get together with a bunch of people on here, but obviously we've had Chippy here. It's been tough to do anything.
Alright, let's see what we can do.
I put curing hepatitis C on my today list.
Oh, really? Is that the first thing you're going to do? Give me a commercial about hepatitis.
For 12 weeks. If you've had hepatitis.
Let's not listen to that crap.
Now,
you play, you get paid.
what do we got? This email is titled, Sharing Truth, One of the Men in Black. Hi Steve, hope this mail finds you and Sarah doing well. I'm relatively new to your videos. Your quest to find and share the truth without judgment is refreshing. I've never seen the forest people. I don't think I need to. I know they're real. Why? Easy. Eyewitnesses' testimony. How many? Easily. Hundreds of thousands of people, right? In any court of law, at least in the USA, if you have 3 eyewitnesses testify against you, you're going to jail. So, why discredit and question the validity of all these people who are brave enough to come forward with their truth? I'm 64, and have been interested in this subject since I was a teenager. While in JROTC in high school, we were given an assignment to write a paper. I chose to do mine on the subject of Bigfoot, UFOs, and the different triangle areas around the globe. At that time, I was just trying to make sense of these things that I found fascinating. In my paper, I was then trying to associate the Bigfoot creatures with the many UFO sightings and the areas where possible portals could exist. Needless to say, my sergeant, even though he gave me a fair grade, told me in the future not to waste his time writing foolish nonsense. And he did this in front of my classmates. What a douche. I didn't let his ridicule dissuade me from pursuing the truth. I've since come to different understanding and theories on the forest folk, and I will share my new views on this later if you'd like to hear them. The main reason I wanted to reach out today is to share a story that I think you'll find interesting. This is about a man that was my cousin's wife's uncle. I'm just going to refer to him as John. When I met him in the 80s, John had not long been reunited with his family. For decades, his family thought he was dead. The last time they had heard from him was a phone call he had placed with his mother a couple of weeks before he was to be discharged from the military. This is around the late 40s, early 50s. John's family went to pick him up from the bus on the day he was supposed to arrive home, but he didn't get off the bus. The weeks passed, but John never came home. John's family became concerned. Fearing the worst, they called his base to find out what happened to him. To their surprise, the military said that no, John had ever been at that base, nor was there any records of him ever being in any military branch of service.
Wow.
It was as if he dropped off the face of the earth. John relayed what actually happened. Right after the call to his mother, he was approached by two men. These men asked him if he loved his country and if he would like the opportunity to join a special unit. The catch was, if he chose to do this, his identity would be lost. He would have no contact with anyone from his former life, friends, or family. John was chosen because he had scored high on tests and his service record. This special unit was not part of any military branch and didn't officially exist. The mission of this special unit was exclusively to investigate UFOs and any unusual paranormal activity witnessed by both military and civilians. John said they also created false events and narratives to mislead the general public, hide the truth, and to discredit those who came forward. And if need be, terminate witnesses that would not cooperate. Sounds a little 9/11-ish to me. He was essentially one of the elusive Men in Black. John said he saw the evidence, crash sites of the crash, dead bodies, and beings that survived. Steve, the scariest thing is this unit did not answer to any one government or country. I wish I could remember everything he said, but at that time I just couldn't wrap my head around it. Now I know I should have paid closer attention to what that man said and taken him seriously. Steve, we are in the dark, being lied to. Our reality is just an illusion, manipulated by whoever these shadowy overlord individuals are. And my question is, who are they and who gave them this power? This email has been too long. Stay the course, keep seeking the truth. God bless you and Sarah, you're both in my prayers.
Come on.
John 3:19 ESV.
No,
and this
things
is the
alone.
judgment. The light has come into the world. The people love the darkness rather than the light because their works were evil. Sam Hardin Jr., Augusta, Georgia.
Oh, fun.
We also have included some Q interviews with an archaeologist on YouTube, and these are something you might want to check out.
Come on with me.
They are not
Go on.
Do you want to go to bed?
Definitely
Come
a
on.
lot of truth. I'm sure you will find interesting, especially
No, get away from over there.
concerning finds and
No.
and
Get
giants
over
around
here.
the world, particularly in Sardinia, Italy. All right,
Have I got two or
I'll check those
one?
out when I got time.
No, you don't need no
Appreciate that
shit.
email, man. Big time.
You just keep
so much.
wasting it.
For sending that to all the people through me. Time is precious.
In here, go.
Time is precious. It's sad it takes so many years
Go.
to figure that out, right?
Oh my
Time
God,
is the
do
most
I have to
valuable
put...
item in this existence
Go.
today.
Do I need to do
I
it,
do believe we're in
Grandpa?
the shadow with people without a doubt. What trillions of dollars have gone missing just in the USA, let alone all the other Western countries.
Gotta hope we have both of
Where'd
them.
they go?
Yeah.
This next email is titled Bigfoot. Steve, I've been listening now for 4.5 to 5 years now. I'm one of those who thought for a long time that the only Bigfoot was the one that we were told about. It took till I was in my 50s to realize it wasn't. Let me set it up for you.
See what I
My
have
daughter's
to
now 38 years
make
old.
sure I
and one night
pin
about
where I'm
4
at.
years ago, she came by, and when she walked in, she was this super
Now I
excited
gotta
mode and talking so fast it was
find
a
where my
jabber I couldn't
knot
understand.
is.
I had to calm her down. Now she's always been that kid that believed in all the crazy stuff, Bigfoot, aliens, you name it. While my two sons, one older and one younger than her, both avid hunters and fishermen, might I add, they gave her such a hard
Now I
time
can get rid
with
of
the
that
usual.
pin.
We're out there all the time. Why would we know about this? Once she started over, she began to tell me what happened. We are from the North Jefferson County / Blount County in Alabama. She started out telling me about the yell she heard. It had her confused because the area is quite residential, but spread out pretty much. I just tried my best to let her know that I believed her, and I did. She's not the type to need attention. She gets it without putting on a show. That's not the truth.
Oh, come on.
She gets it without putting on a show. That's not the truth. I continue to comfort her by trying to reason out what it could possibly
Yes,
be.
finally. And we got a commercial.
Could possibly be.
See why it's taking me forever to do it.
That it wasn't
I
normal.
can't thread a needle.
Like she just knew.
Can't
A couple
tie
weeks
it
went
off.
by, and one afternoon, just around sunset, I'd run by her house to drop off something. I stayed maybe 15 minutes and went to leave, and as I walked to my car, I heard a something I couldn't understand as normal. My first thought was to get in the car, and once I did, I sat a couple of minutes and decided to have to go get her. I have to see if this was the sound, but honestly, I just knew it was.
Alright.
We stood at her back door, and lo and behold, there it goes again. The sound was unbelievable. You could tell it was from far away, but it sounded like it was in your face so loud. That's it for me. But mind you, my daughter has so many things from that particular line of discussion since then are many. She even said then she thought they were able to come in and out of this world, interdimensional. Since then, we've all come to see that it is very
I got
possible.
that one done.
I'm going to have her send you some of her encounters. They will blow your mind.
Now.
I do believe that there are
Let's go
people
down
who
here
are
to
just
this
more
one.
able to see and experience these things more easily. Steve, your truth gives me hope. I've come to realize whatever the leaders are for, I'm against. Thank you so much for giving the subject truth. It's because of you that we all know the truth about a lot. May God bless and keep you and your family. I pray for your safety while being out there doing what you love. Thank you so very much. And I absolutely thank you, too, for the prayers and the kind words and your generous gift of time right here to all the people through me. Appreciate you, and we are absolutely looking forward to hearing from your daughter. Please encourage her to send away. Send her this video, all right? Appreciate you. This next email is titled Mind Speak. Not really. All right. Hi, Steve. Today you're reading someone's experience in Indiana and the Mind Speak thing. I've never really experienced it, but what I've felt was very intense hatred. Always hatred. Being it's hard for me to put a date and time for each of my encounters since I've pretty much seen these things since I was a small kid, I didn't know what they were then. And I've never really been afraid of the dark. I know that's unusual, but for me it was the same as being in the light. These things can be anywhere, day or night. At least that's how it's been for me. Listening to you read other people's encounters is interesting. Listening to their stories of how they react, and some of them thinking these things are friendly is beyond me. I've never found them to be that way. Some are watchers, some are tormentors, at least that's how I see them. And here in southeast Colorado, one time I was sitting on the love seat watching TV, and I turned my head to look where my husband would usually be sitting. Of course, he was in the other room. But this time, one of these things was sitting there, and it was huge. It took up the whole couch with a big belly, and it was smiling, if you could call it that. It seemed happy with what I was watching. And needless to say, I changed the TV, got up, went to my husband, and I haven't watched that program again since. I think the program is called Angel. That's one of my stories, and it really happened. Thanks, Steve, for this place to share Penny. Take from what you will or leave it, you guys, but the fact of the matter is, at this stage of the game, I believe we have hundreds of people who report seeing a hairy being inside the freaking house. I mean, for hundreds of people to wake up in the morning and go, like I said before, God, I just really wish I could contribute to YouTube on some channel. What should I make up today? Do you know what I mean? Sure, maybe one or two, but not this many. Not this many people. Sorry. If I had a choice, would I want that to be true? Of course I don't want that to be fact. Am I dumb enough to ignore all of the witnesses that report the same thing? I used to be, but not now. Not now. I listen to the patterns, no matter how outrageous they may sound. I listen. I listen. Appreciate that email. Looking forward to hearing more if you've got more you want to share.
Alrighty. I'm gonna...
We are absolute idiots. We don't...
Well, I'm gonna quit right here. I think y'all probably seen enough. And I'm going to go down this side next. And then do this side. So here I go with another thread. And of course, that's going to be hard to take care of. Alright. We'll be back later once we get all these right here done.